Hello candidates and welcome to the Manifested e-learning platform. Today we are going to continue with the subject business data analytics, and our focus today is on data visualization in Excel. Data visualization in Excel. The first lesson is a definition of data visualization. In this lesson we are only going to define data visualization. Now, data visualization is the graphical representation of information or data, to visualize from the word visual, and it involves using visual elements such as charts, graphs, maps, infographics, and even animations to communicate complex data relationships and insights in a way that is easy to understand and interpret. So the primary goal of data visualization is to make data more accessible, comprehensible, and actionable. So that's the meaning of data visualization generally. And to be specific to Excel, then data visualization in Excel refers to the process of transforming raw numerical data within the Excel spreadsheet into visual representations, primarily through the use of charts and graphs. It's about taking the numbers in the Excel cells and presenting them in a way that is easy to understand, to interpret, and also to identify trends, patterns, and outliers, transforming complex data into visuals, into visuals that makes that complex data easy to understand, easy to interpret. You understand, candidates? So data visualization is the graphical representation of information and data. Here we are defining data visualization in Excel. And I've said it refers to the process of transforming raw information, of transforming raw numerical data within the Excel spreadsheets into visual representations. Refers raw numerical data. So data visualization in Excel refers to the process of transforming raw numerical data within Excel sheets within Excel spreadsheets, all right, into visual representations. Visual representations like graphs, charts, and so on. That's the meaning of data visualization in Excel. We can go ahead and identify some of the key aspects. What are some of the key aspects of data visualization in Excel? One is translating numbers to visuals. Translating numbers to visuals. That is one aspect of data visualization in Excel. Translating numbers to visuals. Instead of just looking at columns and rows of figures in Excel spreadsheets. Instead of just looking at the columns and looking at the rows of figures, Excel's data visualization features also allows you to create visual elements like bar charts, like pie charts, like line charts, like the scatter plots, and so on. So the data that is presented in the columns and rows can be transformed. It can be transformed into visual representations like charts, like bar charts. And we use bar charts for comparing discrete categories. We may also have line charts for showing trends over time. You can have pie charts for illustrating parts of a whole. You may have scatter plots for showing relationships between two variables. We may have also area charts for displaying magnitudes over time, often stacked to show compositions and so on. So translating numbers to visuals is one aspect of data visualization in Excel. You understand, candidates? There are many other forms like waterfall charts for showing the cumulative effect of positive and negative values. We have heat maps for visualizing intensity or magnitude using color gradients and so on. Heat maps. Spark lines, these are tiny charts within a single cell that provide a quick visual trend summary. So that is one aspect of data visualization in Excel, translating numbers to visuals. I've given examples. The second aspect of data visualization in Excel is making data understandable and accessible. Making data understandable and accessible. Making data understandable and accessible. That is the primary goal of data visualization, is to make complex data comprehensible to a wider audience. Okay? Regardless of their technical expertise. So visuals convey insights much faster than tables of numbers. So that is the second key aspect of data visualization, making data understandable and accessible. So candidate, that's the definition of data visualization. And we've defined also data visualization in the context of Excel. We've said in the lesson that data visualization refers to the process of transforming raw numerical data within Excel spreadsheets into visual representations. That is the meaning of data visualization in Excel. But if we are to define data visualization generally, then data visualization would be defined as the graphical representation of information and data. Graphical representation of information or data, that's the definition of data visualization. And we've said in this lesson, it involves using visual elements such as charts, graphs, maps, infographics, and even animations to communicate complex data relationships and insights in a way that is easy to understand, in a way that is easy to interpret. So the primary goal of data visualization is to make data more accessible, comprehensible, and actionable. Then in this lesson, we've highlighted two key aspects of data visualization in Excel. The first one being translating numbers to visuals. Translating numbers to visuals. Translating numbers to visuals. That's the first key aspect of data visualization in Excel. Instead of just looking at the cells, the columns, the rows in Excel, that data can be translated into visuals, can be translated into graphs, can be translated into waterfalls, into heat maps, into pie charts, which then makes that data understandable and accessible. And that will mark the end of this lesson. Business data analytics, definition of data visualization. That's the definition of data visualization. Thank you for attending this lesson. In our next session, we are going to discuss the benefits of data visualization. Bye-bye.